sharing this link to all of you. So with that, I'm going to introduce the panelists for today, Mr. Chandrasekharan and Mr. Hemant Kumar. Mr. Chandrasekharan, or Chandra as we call, he is the head of operations for Modo Edulabs. Before joining us, he was holding leadership positions in HL Technologies, Wipro, and many other leading technology firms in India. He's extensively worked in strategic planning, delivery operations, change management projects, life cycle delivery models, customer engagements, and various software consulting projects. We're really happy to have you with us today, Chandra. Thank you for joining. The second panelist, Mr. Hemant Kumar. He is a data science consultant with Rubik's Technologies in Bangalore, and he is also the AI and machine learning advisor for Modo Edulabs and our programs. He is an experienced AI and data science consultant. He is also an AI and data science coach and a corporate trainer. He's trained over 2,000 data science aspirants, and he's a researcher in the field of NLP. For all those who have joined the session, Mr. Chandrasekharan and Mr. Hemant Kumar will be leading most of the conversations. I'll be your host. And for any questions that you may have, you can raise your hand, because till the session is over, we have kept it on mute so that none of us are disturbed with any other background noises that could emerge from wherever we are listening in. So you have any questions, please open the chat window and type in your questions. We will address one by one at the end of the program. Or you want to say something, you can always raise your hand and we will try and unmute you. Okay. So relevance of AI, I think it can be an understatement to say that the applications of AI are growing every day. The AI systems can capture a much wider amount of data, and it can process all of this data in real time to help in decision making, and more importantly, makes the whole decision making process a much more efficient. If I were to give a couple of examples, driverless cars have already become a reality. They're already being tested in the roads as we speak. AI bots are doing all the grunt work and the repetitive work in factories. These are mere couple of examples, and we're going to look at a few more examples as part of the webinar today. So clearly, AI is here and AI is here to stay. There are enough and more articles already written about AI and robots, and AI and automation is going to take away a lot of our jobs. But what we also need to keep in mind is that the whole AI and the automation is also throwing up or creating tons of jobs as we speak. So today we are going to talk about those opportunities and how you can make yourself relevant to these opportunities. Our Honorable Prime Minister has made wonderful remarks, and he is definitely a pro technology leader that we have. He said we need to make AI in India and make AI work for India. I think that is a wonderful statement to clearly give a direction to all the government entities and all the new initiatives that we're taking. Clearly, there is a lot of a technology push that we are getting, not only in the private sector, but in the government sector and public sector as well. In a recent statement, he said, it remains a collective responsibility to ensure trust in how AI is used. Algorithm transparency is key to establishing this trust. So clearly, there is a lot more leadership direction in our country on AI, and that has given a lot more boost to various sectors in terms of how AI is being used, AI is being thought about, and AI is looked at as one of the key pillars of how we build a nation. Niti Aayog, our think tank powered by the Government of India, has partnered with various leading AI technology private players in India and in outside India to implement AI projects in critical areas such as agriculture and health. Now, this is a statement that is obviously released by the Niti Aayog team recently, and their national strategy for AI as a document was made available recently, and that shows the intent of our government initiatives and the way that we want to give a fillip to our technology oriented projects. So here is where I would like to bring in Chandra to talk about how AI spending has increased, how we can potentially look at AI as a big growth market and move forward from there. So over to you, Chandra.
Thanks, Jude. Am I audible well?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Okay. So welcome to all the participants. See, if you look at AI, the current surge in AI research, investment, real business applications are unprecedented. According to the IDC, the worldwide spending on cognitive and AI system could reach $77 billion by year 2022. The major industries in AI, if you look at it, I don't think there is any industry which is not touched by AI, be it a BFSI, banking, finance, manufacturing, retail, healthcare verticals. You name anything, they're all part of initiative in AI. Enterprises are relying on AI to maintain business continuity, transform their business operation so that they gain competitive advantage. Almost all industry and businesses have started adopting AI in their business models. AI helps in making a better informed decisions. It increases the chance of high accuracy, leading to a zero defect. All industries want to reach a zero defect so that their products are well received by the market and they beat the competition clearly. If you look at it, bots have started replacing any repetitive work in industries and businesses. IoTs are connecting more and more devices through sensors, resulting in smarter homes, smarter cars, smart TVs, everything smart around us. All equipments, items are becoming smart around us. In future, any object will not be in a standalone mode. They will lead to an almost seamless interaction with human. You would have heard about chatbots. Businesses have started chatbots and deploying them wherever there is a meet and greet function at a first level customer interaction. You could have seen even in banks, insurance, travel portals, travel kiosks, airports, wherever you have gone, these kinds of chatbots would have welcomed you. Development of AI-based applications, the ability to learn from the user behavior and provide smarter responses. Training AI systems to simulate the human reasoning process related to seeing, hearing, learning, and reasoning. Automated cars, automated surveillance is a high possibility if we can make AI systems very clearly see, hear, learn, and take a decision on what to do. And for AI that can detect human emotions is also another big area of research which is going on. Hence, AI will bring a massive shift in how people perceive and interact with technology, and hence will impact the way of everyone's life, all of us who are in this call. In the recent COVID pandemic, AI has started playing a key role. You would have seen that, both in the treatment and in the research. Using AI, many researchers worldwide are trying to come out with a vaccine, while governments around the world are using AI to understand the spread pattern of the virus, treatment, and how to contain the spread. In fact, all of you might be using AI in your day-to-day life, like Alexa, Siri, Google personal assistant, Netflix. When you watch, there are film recommendations which are coming. Amazon suggests you buy items based on your the recent searches. So if you look at it, AI slowly is coming in our life in one way or other. The next question is, what impact will have UI on the young population, the youth of this country? Why should budding engineers take AI seriously? The next wave of industrialization, we call it Industry 4.0, will be heavily focused on data-powered solutions. What is 4.0? Let me just take a very quick introduction on concept. What the 4.0 refers to intelligent networking of machines and processes in any industry with the help of information and communication technology. How effectively we are able to make them interact in a very seamless way. This applies to all streams of engineering fields enabled by data engineering and AI. Hence, a good knowledge of AI will play a critical role in employability in any of these industries' businesses. If you have any specific career objective, this will help you to achieve your goal. Having a thorough hands-on knowledge in data engineering and coding skills will help you reach your dream career destinations. In fact, you can launch your entrepreneur ventures also if you have something in mind. Let us see how we prepare for a big career ahead. Because we are saying, AI is all pervasive, and how do we get into that? AI is a skill of the century, definitely not years or decades. AI is one of the engineering technologies making its mark in every industry that exists in one way or other. Now, everyone is looking for a 24/7 availability. Hence, all services needs to be enabled, automated, so that the customer gets a service on a 24/7. Everything, as we discussed, is becoming a smart and intelligent. World is connected through sensors, Internet of Things, cloud data, data patterns, decision-making systems, neural networks, deep learning. I'm just listing one by one, which is the trend which we are seeing in today's life. So this is going to create around 130 million jobs and will account for an average of 20% of jobs in any companies which are going to come, be it technology, industry, healthcare, finance, fraud detection, automation, sales, customers. If you take any part of the job potential, there is going to be an AI element going to be there. Recently, we are seeing a lot of recruitment activities in India in startups and small to medium businesses we are seeing. Through artificial intelligence, you can aspire to be a machine learning engineer. You can be a software engineer, hardware engineer, research engineer, business intelligence developer, data scientist. All this, if you are aware, they are all very high paying jobs with a very high skill level as well. So how do you land yourself in one of the above jobs? You need to set your goal on what you want to be. Then tirelessly, you need to prepare yourself, learn the concepts well, do some hands-on projects, be aware of developments around and be informed. In your discussions, interview sessions, you should cut through the noise and bring in clarity. This helps you to get noticed by prospective employers. Employers are going to look for persons with a head start in these advanced areas so that they become productive in their projects and jobs faster. For that, you need to be in a position to demonstrate your skills and knowledge to the prospective employer. You've got a small window, maybe a half an hour or a 1 hour interview session. In that session, you need to be in a position to demonstrate your skills. Now, it's the right time for you to start the planning to have a big career. Once you do this kind of planning, you can aspire to work in any industry on any AI related jobs. You are ready to go.
That's great, Chandra. I think that covers a good aspect of how engineers today can cope with the upcoming requirements in the field of AI by picking up uh, skills and also be able to demonstrate that in front of the potential employers or feel more confident in facing interviews. So that is a great introduction and walkthrough on various aspects of AI and in the industrial applications. Now, this is where I would like to bring our second panelist, Hemant Kumar, to walk us through what are all the courses that engineers can pick up. what are all the areas that they can get uh, quickly skilled so that they are able to address the opportunity ahead of them. So with that, I would like to uh, call upon Hemant and address us on the topics of what are the courses that students should be looking at right now.
Thanks, Jude. I hope I'm audible to you all. Yeah. Yeah. So as Chandra said, the AI is making our life easier. We see AI everywhere. You know what? AI is powering personal devices in our homes and offices, like just like how we see this electricity starting about 100 years ago. AI has powered multiple industries, transforming multiple industries. Uh, we see AI everywhere, right from simple chatbot to Google Maps. You know what? To go to any city, if you're not aware of the locations, you can simply switch on your Google Maps and take a route to the city that wherever you wanted to go. So AI is everywhere. So AI ultimately it is making our lives easier. To get started with its cutting edge technology, we have courses offered by Modo. We start with simple Python programming concepts. Python programming language is enriched with many libraries that will enable us to develop this AI-based applications. Starting with Python programming languages, we talk about simple foundation concepts like we start with list, tuples, and then dictionaries, and then project-based concepts like we start developing simple projects like ticketing, inventory management, and shopping cart, and starting with simple password encryption, decryption systems. And then this is one language that everybody should know to get started with AI projects. Okay, this is the first foundation course that we are concentrating, and we wanted to all participants or all the candidates to learn this particular course. So this is the Python AI foundation with Python. So coming to this AI foundation with Python, slowly we'll upgrade ourselves and start learning this, AI and Python for AI application development. We start learning the game development. We start recognizing the objects, just like how we recognize the faces on Facebook kind of applications. You know what, whenever you open a Facebook applications, Facebook will suggest you, okay, is this your friend? You want me to tag this friend, right? You're going to tag your friend, isn't it? And that is a kind of face detection that is all actually accomplished using this Python OpenSea packages. And we'll also talk about this, how we can actually transcript the speech, right? Google text to speech and handwritten recognitions, and then game development, which is now trending. We're going to make use of packages like Pygame, and then we try to develop phenomenal applications like Python gaming based applications. And then we also try to take a tour into this data analysis with Python. You know what, trying to find insights from the data is a very important thing as you become a data scientist, or if you are a data science aspirant or an AI engineer aspirant. We try to look into these different packages of Python, starting from matplotlib, cborn. So those are the important packages that we are going to explore, and we try to learn how this data analysis will be done using this Python programming languages. And a couple of projects, cutting edge technology like face recognition, color separation, sentiment analysis. You know what? You take Facebook, you take Amazon, you take Flipkart. They're all actually, allowing us to buy different products, and people are expressing their opinions, right? People are expressing their sentiments over the web. Now, you wanted to analyze what actually people have expressed about a particular product. Let's imagine that somebody has bought an iPhone mobile phone, and you wanted to buy the same iPhone 11 mobile phone. Then you look at the reviews of the people, and then you have seen the sentiments of people, opinions of the people, right? So we try to build such a kind of system where we try to take these reviews and try to analyze whether this review is a positive or a negative one or neutral one. We have different emotions expressed by the people basically. So starting from more positive, more negative, and the neutral one, right? So we try to look into that kind of projects. And coming to this text to speech conversion is one project that we'll look into. And then we take the hands-on Python programming, and then eventually you will learn how this AI based applications will be developed. So that is all about that what we are going to cover in this course 2, which is AI foundation with Python programming language, right? So moving on to the course 3, I think it is the data science. Data science is now it is being used everywhere, right from data analysis we're using Python, and then graphical representation with Matplotlib, right from learning this data structures and tools using these pandas. We also learn some of the open source packages like scikit-learns. We have this scientific packages, and then NumPy to perform the scientific computations, and then the pandas, we try to process the files that we have, huge files that we have. And then we also learn packages like TensorFlow, Keras, which are all open source packages to develop this AI based applications. So data science with Python is a course where we try to learn this projects such as creating dashboards, sales forecasting, could be the time series forecastings, and then the weather forecasting, and the COVID pandemic. We know that we wanted to analyze this COVID data set. There are many challenges being hosted on Kaggle-like websites. We'll take the data set and we try to analyze how we can actually take some precautionary measures with this COVID-19 data analysis projects, right? So right from the data analysis to the web scraping and then developing the projects, that is the ultimate of this course 3, data science with Python with many projects, which is the 40 hours program that we have planned from Modo, right? Yeah, so basically machine learning with Python, which is a 4th course that we are offering. So we say that we try to wrap this machine learning with AI and then data science. We try to develop projects like the customer segmentation. We see different behavior of people. We have group of people like 20 to 30, they have a different behavior of purchase patterns, right? We try to identify the buying behavior of this people over websites like Flipkart or Amazon. And then we also see some of the unsupervised machine learning algorithm. We see document clustering. This Google is actually using this document clustering. Whenever you check something about, or you wanted to see something about a particular industry, or could be let's say that you wanted to check about Modo only. Whenever you check about Modo on Google, the Google will give us some short description, what we call it as a clustering based techniques. So document clustering is happening behind the scenes. We also talk about how we can actually classify the emails, right from spam, ham, and promotion emails and the update emails. We take a couple of projects, we take lots and lots of data, and we try to classify the things, right? We try to explore the supervised machine learning algorithm. We try to do some linear regressions, and then we try to predict the stock market analysis. We try to predict the house prices, right? So these are the different projects that we are going to concentrate in this particular course 4, which is machine learning with Python. So right from data analysis to the development of projects like creating customer segmentations and then real-time decisions, right? So these are the courses that we are actually planning from Modo, and we want all these technologies to be learned by our participants, right? And then we are going to teach technologies or the tools which are essential to learn this AI-based applications development, right? Right from Python to Anaconda kind of IDEs, and then SciPy, TensorFlow. We know that TensorFlow is an open source framework from Google. We're going to explore in and out of this TensorFlow framework. And Apache Spark is for NLP nowadays. It is booming now, natural language processing applications. We all know that the chatbots are now booming. We all have chatbots in every kind of websites, in every kind of industries nowadays, right? It is making our lives easier. So we try to develop a beautiful chat box, conversational chat box, right? Using this deep learning, machine learning, data science, and artificial intelligence based technique, particularly using this Apache Spark kind of tools. And also OpenCV, computer vision is playing a vital role, right? So right from recognizing your face, unlocking your phones, right? And then identifying your face on social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we are going to make use of this OpenCV framework, and then we try to identify objects. We try to identify the cars on the roads, right? So these are the different things that we're going to use. I mean, make use of it from the open source package like OpenCV, and then the pandas for data analysis, which is a very important package that we're going to explore, NumPy and the scikit-learn, matplotlib for the data analysis. So all these are the different packages, the tools that we are going to consider when we train the students, right? So these are the cutting edge tools that is being used in the industry, and we try to ensure that all our candidates will learn these frameworks. Yes, so these are the tools that we're going to consider. Yeah.
Great. Great, Hemant. I think good coverage on the courses, topics, and the tools that we'll be using in all the courses that we are making available right now. Maybe I would like to call upon Chandra to talk about why our courses are special.
Hello, am I
Yes,
audible?
yes, you're audible. Please go ahead.
Okay, thanks, Hemant, for giving a wonderful overview of technologies, solutions, and what kind of tools are used. Very nice explanations on that. At Modo, if you look, the curriculum is tailor-made for the industry. It covers the most important aspects of AI that any industry will be working on. For example, image recognition, speech recognition, big data handling, using machine language, coming out with business models, patterns, forecasting, predictions. If you look, these are the areas where most of the companies in different industries are trying to work. Top companies are investing quite a lot of money and their effort in getting these solutions done, and they are looking for capable people to come and help them to complete all these projects. Nowadays, many business decisions are made by developing prediction patterns, decision making, and trends. That's where the corporates are believing. Our approach makes the learning a real fun and an interactive process. You need to learn theory at the same time. Knowing theory is not the end of it. You need to do quite a lot of hands-on work, which helps you to appreciate the understanding of the theory and helps you to explain to another person what is that all about. The courses are delivered by very high qualified tutors and mentors. Mentors help you in clarifying doubts and selecting a nice project which is more industry relevant. The projects and hands-on work helps you to work on areas which makes relevance to the industry. This helps you to present your work very nicely to a prospective employer in the job interviews. See, sometimes we feel when you go for an interview, the person going for the interview has the maximum, what do you call, the challenge. Actually, if you look, the people coming to recruit you also have a high level of challenge. They need to, be in a position to recruit the right kind of persons. So when the recruiters listen to candidates who are making the right sound bites, they get, very happy and they select them. Believe me, the recruiters spend maximum time and money in spotting the right candidates and selecting the right engineers. So utilize the opportunity at this point of time to learn and get trained in right topics so that you land in a good career opportunity. At Modo, our internship and projects are designed, as I said, with the industry orientation on for real life problems. You will work very closely with industry experts. You will get regular guidance from academic experts. It helps you to understand the concepts well. With a hands-on approach, you will be able to articulate the concepts and the solutions very well in your job interviews or your discussions. This is an ideal opportunity for a final year student to do a real-time project, to select a real-time project as well. So Modo will organize quarterly webinars and industry sessions for all of us to get connected with people, with youth, at renewed speakers, renowned speakers, and subject matter experts. In these sessions, professionals and AI experts from the industry will speak and interact with you. They will share the latest happenings in industry, trends in real-life applications, career opportunities, expectations from industry and businesses, which will widen your horizon of understanding. So this will be an excellent connect session for all of you to help you progress well in your career.
Thank you, Chandra. You summed up very well. And at this point in time, I would like to also highlight about who is Modo. So we are a Bangalore-based startup, and we call ourselves a new age technology education company with a singular aim to build the futuristic and career building skills among our India's children and youth. And in fact, we even call this entire program as a youth skilling program, obviously for the reason that I'm calling out. So our intention is that we are not only looking at to bring in the employability aspects of all the students who go through our courses, but also probably enable them to pick up entrepreneurial skills, to kick off some of their own passion, to be able to bring forth their ideas to the world in terms of deploying it for a common goal and a common cause. Obviously, we are also working with various colleges and educational institutions to bring in these programs to light. And our focus areas have largely been on this 12 topics that is called out on the screen that you can see, starting from coding to robotics, AI, machine learning, virtual reality, augmented reality, IoT, 3D printing, drones, and blockchain. We are currently offering the 4 courses which Hemant called out a little earlier, and we are very eager to bring many more courses to you so that we are all very, very eager to bring it to the point at where you're going to get skilled in each one of these programs. And also, as Hemant called out, all these are short-term programmed, high-impact, high-intensity programs. 30 to 40 hours is all you need to get yourself skilled on the projects that we called out. With that in mind, I'm very happy to launch the AI Foundation course, our weekend program, starting from next Saturday, that is the 5th of December. Now, if you're considering that you should enroll into the AI Foundation course to pick up skills in AI, this is the best place to get started. It is an online session, live, tutor-led. It's going to be 30 hours. Class is conducted on both Saturdays and Sundays. And Python knowledge, obviously, it's a must. So for folks who have a good, solid understanding of Python, up to the level of what we can call as a typical intermediate level understanding, good enough to get started. And the course fee, our regular course fee is 12,500. But what we thought is that let's bring in a very interesting proposition for students as part of the launch offer at rupees 6,500. And this includes online course access. What does that mean? We have a beautifully developed LMS, that's a learning management platform for every student to access this course as they go through the course, as well as after the course, so that it becomes a reference point for them as well. In addition to it, you'll also get a course completion certificate. Now, wait, hang on. What is going to be even more exciting and more sweet for each one of you is we thought we'll make it even more sweeter for the students who have joined us today for the webinar and offer them an attractive price of 4,950. Make a note of it, guys. This is an exclusive offer only for the students and participants of this webinar. It's a 60% off from our original regular course fee. I'm 100% sure each one of you will want to jump into this opportunity. And how to register is a very simple process. Go to course.modo.one. That is our learning management platform. You will have to register yourself first. How to register? There is a very short video which you can watch and get it done. It's a simple 30-second process. And once you're registered and you've entered the LMS, you will choose the category called Nation Builders. These are all the courses built for people who are in colleges, and we call you guys the Nation Builders. And underneath the Nation Builders, you choose the course AI Foundation, and you will see a screen very similar to the one on the right side. And you will click on the button which says send payment via PayPal. So we have enabled the PayPal payment process, and you will have to follow the simple steps to clear the payment. And there is also another video that is right next to this button, which tells you how to make a payment through PayPal if you are not familiar with it. Complete the enrollment, you're all set. Once you've done it, you'll get an email from us about confirmation of your enrollment. You'll also get an email from us about the date and time for the classes that's going to get started from the 5th of December. I'm sure each one of you are very eager to take up this course. Like I said, this is a solid 30-hour program. At the end of it, you'll be working on very interesting projects which will enable you to showcase to other students, your college professors, lecturers, potential internship opportunities, to your potential employers, that you can showcase your own AI programs. With that, I'm going to conclude the session. And for any of your questions, feel free to write to us at contact@modo.one, or you can call our central number, that's 730-343-2930. At this point, I'm going to open up the floor for questions.